For a very, very long time, I've always been urging myself over the whole idea of having the best camera and coming up as someone who is perfect here on YouTube. And over the past years, I mean, if you come to think of it, I've created this channel for if not more than 3 years now, and there have really been no much progress. And that's because I've always been trying so hard to be perfect here on this channel. And when I mean perfect, I mean perfect in various ways, like based on how I sound, how I look, the kind of quality of the video, the quality of the audio, the background, the location, and everything. All these things as being a serious headache for me, and this has been depriving me, into becoming the best version of myself here on this channel and here on YouTube. And there's causing to my notice that all my efforts, I mean, if you look at it, if you look at the numbers, some videos were okay, some were good, and if you look at the subscribers too as well, it's better than some people's, subscribers. But if you do thorough research and thorough investigation, and if you actually study my videos and everything in general, you get to realize that the numbers are just numbers, and there's really nothing you can bring out of the videos. Okay, fine, maybe the videos I posted helped some people, and some people found it helpful, and in terms of that, they felt it was nice to know, subscribe and all of that. But in the long run, this my inconsistency and me all just being in my head, I haven't been able to bring out more content, to help people and, build a community where I understand my viewers and my viewers understand me as well. Instead, I just come on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off. And to be honest, if I continue like this, there won't really be much progress like I would love to, because I'm always bothering about how perfect the quality of my videos are when I'm not even constantly making videos in order to get better at the videos I make, because there's really no such thing as perfection. You can't be perfect. No one on earth is perfect. I mean, absolutely no one. They just seem perfect. They look perfect. You feel they're perfect because they've just been doing it for a very, very long time and they got better at it. And so there are key things that are hindering me, or should I say, bothering me to feel I am no good for, content creation. And that is because of, number one, the quality of my camera. I am using an Android phone, and unfortunately I don't have it with me here, and I don't want a situation where I'll have to walk down to where the phone is to get it. And I also don't want to, cut this video because I'm trying to start a video. I'm practicing this, this new thing I want to get better at. I want to start a video, speak from the beginning to the end without having to make so many calls, because that has been a serious issue I've been battling with my previous videos. I mean, if you watch one or two of the videos, you realize that so many of my videos, there are so many cuts in it, and that's because sometimes I stutter, sometimes I stammer, sometimes whatever I want to say does not make sense, or whatever I say doesn't really make sense, and I just have to film that part over and over and over and over again. And sometimes I speak off point, I start a topic and I go towards another direction, and that's something I'm working towards. And yeah, so back to what we were saying. So I said one major key problem is quality of my video. Now, if you're watching this, you probably be like, but this quality is okay. Why are you still bothering yourself? Like, in fact, this is okay. Yes, you're right. This quality I'm filming on actually is very okay. And as a matter of fact, I'm using an iPhone 13. Is it a 13 Pro or just 13 to film this video? And as a result of using a very good camera, it turns out to have good quality. But this is a borrowed phone, and one thing I've noticed, because I've tried it, is that I can't make videos as much as I want to with a borrowed phone. So the earlier I accept the fact that I just have an Android phone and there's no way of me, getting a good camera anytime soon, or a good phone with a good camera anytime soon, it's better off I just accept the fact that the quality of my camera is not as good as I expect it to, and I try as much as possible to make the most of it. I mean, that way I get to practice making this video and then get better at making the video. And yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And so this video is just me, being honest with myself and accepting the fact that nobody is perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Just start anyways. Either you have a good camera quality or you have the most terrible camera quality you can think of. And hopefully, along the line, along the journey, you get better at making these videos. Yeah. I'd have still, used my camera to film these very particular videos anyways, but I just felt like since I'm opportunity to use a good camera, why don't I just use the camera now that I have the chance? But then, I know I promised I wasn't going to, cut any parts of this video, but unfortunately, a call came in on the phone I was using, and I have to give the owner of the phone, to accept the call. And so, yeah, so as I was saying, I said, I just have to accept the fact that my camera is not as perfect as I want it to, because if you come to think of it, the only reason I'm feeling this way is because I've used a better camera, and when you compare my video quality with that of other videos, including this one I'm filming currently, you can see the difference. The difference is clear, and I put so much pressure and I worry so much to the point that I end up not even making the video. And I know, yes, in order to become good, what we call perfect, in order to become good, you have to, do that thing over and over and over and over till you just get extremely better at doing that stuff in particular. And so this is me trying to, kill two birds with one stone. That is trying to practice making videos without having to, pressure myself, without having to, what's the word? Without having to, feel tensed. I'm looking for the perfect word, but I just can't find it. But I'm trying to film videos without having to cut every part. No one is rushing me, so why should I rush? And also I'm trying to, make the most of what I have, use what I have to film videos, and eventually, along the long run, I'll definitely get a better camera. So yeah, that's the OSS of this video. Yeah,